You step on the scale, it says you have lost 5 kilos. You celebrate. 3 months later, you have gained 7 kilos back, and you feel worse than before. Sounds familiar? Here's what actually happened. You didn't lose fat, you lost muscle. And that is why the weight always comes back heavier, faster, and harder to lose the next time. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what's going wrong and how to actually lose fat and keep it off permanently. Because if you don't do this, you'll be stuck in this cycle forever. Hey, I'm DS Rajput. I'm the founder of Blow Science Debunked. And one of the most common pitfalls I've seen with people trying to lose fat is this. They think all the weight loss is fat loss. This couldn't be further from the truth. When you try to lose weight, whether it's keto, low carb, cardio, fasting, juice cleanses, whatever is your thing, if you don't fix these three critical things, you will lose muscle mass. And you will end up looking smaller, weaker version of yourself. Not leaner, not healthier, just smaller. Same body fat percentage, same proportions, just like you are zoomed out. And the weakness that comes with it, it's not just physical. It has serious long-term implications for your metabolism, your hormones, your health. Let me break it down. Let's start with the biggest lie in the fitness, number on the weighing scale. When you step on a scale, it gives you one number. That's your total body weight. But that number is made up of fat mass, muscle mass, water weight, bone density, organs weight, food in your stomach, all of that. The scale doesn't tell you what you lost. It just tells you that you weigh less. That's it. Here's what actually happens. Let's say you lose 10 kilos in 3 months. If you did it wrong, you will lose 4 kilos of fat, 5 kilos of muscle mass, and 1 kilo of water weight. You're weaker, your metabolism is slower, you look skinny fat, still soft around your chest and belly, but now your arms and legs are thinner too. If you did it right, 8 kilos of fat loss, 1 kg of muscle loss, and 1 kilo of water weight. You are leaner, your metabolism is still strong, you actually look fit, tighter waist, visible muscle definition, better posture. Same 10 kilos, completely different results. That's why obsessing over the weighing scale is a trap. You need to focus on losing fat, not just weight. Alright, so why does it matter if you lose muscle? Is it weight loss just the weight loss? No. Losing muscle destroys your body in three major ways. The problem number one, your metabolism crashes. Muscle is metabolically most active tissue in your body. Even at rest, it burns calories. Let's say your body burns around 2000 calories per day at rest now. If you lose 5 kilos of muscle, your metabolism might drop to 1700 calories per day. Now you need to eat less just to maintain the same weight. That's why people say, I'm eating the same food I used to, but now I'm gaining weight. You're eating the same, but your body isn't burning the 200, 300 extra calories that it used to burn before when you had muscle. Problem two. This is the worst one actually. You lose weight, your clothes fit better, but when you look yourself in the mirror without a shirt, you still have a belly. Your chest is softer. Your arms are thin, but not defined. You look like a smaller version of your older self. Same body fat percentage, just less overall muscle mass. Because you lost both fat as well as muscle proportionally. That's not transformation, that's shrinking. And the problem number three, weight always comes back. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. So you need fewer calories to maintain your new weight. But your appetite, that doesn't go down. In fact, it often goes up because your body is trying to recover the lost muscle. So you start eating normally again. But normal for your old body is now a surplus for your new body because it has slower metabolism. Result, you came back fast. And because your body prioritizes fat storage over muscle building, especially without strength training, you gain back fat mostly. So you end up heavier than before with less muscle and more fat. This is called yo-yo dieting, and this is a one-way ticket to metabolic damage. So why does this happen? Why do people lose muscle instead of just fat? Here are the three biggest mistakes. Mistake number one, not eating enough protein. Protein is only a macronutrient that directly preserves your muscle. When you're in the calorie deficit, your body looks for energy sources. If you're eating enough protein, your body says, okay, we have protein coming in, let's keep the muscle and burn the fat. If you're not eating enough protein, your body says, we need energy, no protein coming in, let's break down muscle for fuel. So how much protein do you need? We don't really need a lot. Starting with 1 gram per kg of body weight to 1.5 will do fine for most people. And here's the thing, you can't just jump from 40 to 150 gram protein overnight. Your digestive system won't handle it. Increase it gradual, 10 grams a month. If you're on 15, move it to 60 grams, then 70 grams, and so on and so forth every month. And this gives your body the time to adapt and produce the stomach acids needed to digest more protein. Mistake number two, you're not doing resistance training. Cardio burn calories, that's it. It doesn't tell your body keep the muscle. In fact, excessive cardio without strength training actually accelerates muscle loss. Strength training, on the other hand, sends a clear signal to your body. We need this muscle, don't touch it. When you lift weights or you do body weight exercises, your muscles experience resistance. They break down slightly and rebuild stronger. Your body sees this and says, oh, okay, this person is using the muscle. We need to keep them. So even in a calorie deficit, your body prioritizes fat loss over muscle loss. So you might wonder, so how much strength training do I really need? 3 sessions per week, 20 to 30 minutes each. That's it. What you have to focus on is compound movements. Try to do squats, rows, lunges, planks, push-ups, deadlifts if you have access to weights and you know the right form. You don't need fancy gym. Resistance bands or adjustable dumbbells at home work perfectly fine. Mistake number 3, cutting calories too aggressively. This is the sneakiest one. Most guys think the faster I lose weight, the better. So they cut the calories from 2500 to 1200. Like that's a 1300 calorie cut overnight. They skip meals, they go on extreme diets. And yes, the scale drops fast in the first 2 weeks. But here's what's happening behind the scene. Your body thinks it's starving. So it goes into the survival mode. It slows down your metabolism. It holds on to fat because fat is a long-term energy source and it breaks down the muscle for quick energy. You are literally training your body to store fat and burn muscle. So what you should do instead, aim for a moderate calorie deficit, 300 to 500 calorie maximum below your maintenance. This allows you to lose half kg to 1 kg of weight, mostly fat. Yes, it's slower, but it's sustainable and the results will last. Fast weight loss equal to muscle loss equal to weight regain. Slow, steady fat loss equal to muscle retention plus permanent results. Alright, so now you know what not to do. Here's this step-by-step plan to lose fat without losing muscle. Number 1, prioritize protein in every meal. 3 to 4 eggs, paneer or whey or Greek yogurt, any protein source basically in every single meal. For lunch, it could be chicken, paneer, dal, some kind of lentils or legumes. For dinner, again, chicken, fish, curry, or anything basically. The idea is that you eat more protein. Okay. Step 2 is to strength train 3 times a week. 20 to 30 minutes of full body workout using a resistance band in your home. They are the best because they don't put you out of your comfort zone. You can easily do them. You don't need any membership. You don't rely on your willpower. It's much more easier to stick to this in the long term. And the last one would be to not starve yourself. Do not skip meals. Keep a calorie deficit to moderate, 300 to 500 below your maintenance. That's the maximum. If you don't know your maintenance, a rough estimate would be your body weight into 30. That's the maintenance calories. Example would be if you're 80 kgs into 30, that's 2400 calories. That would be your maintenance, somewhere around that. So eat around 1900 to 2100 calories to lose fat gradually. Step 4, track progress the right way. Stop obsessing over the scale. Instead, what you need to track is waist measurement. Measure at the belly button level. Number 2, progress photos. Click photos from front, side and back without your clothes. Of course, wear the underwear, but yeah, you get the idea. And the third one would be energy levels. How do you feel actually? Do you feel more tired or you feel better? That would be a good indicator. So if your waist is shrinking, your strength is going up and you feel good, you're losing fat, not muscle. The weighing scale might not move much because you might be building muscle along the way while you are losing fat. So your body composition is changing, which is actually what we want. That's the real win. And the last thing would be to stay patient and consistent. This is not a 30-day challenge. This is a lifestyle shift. Aim to lose 2 to 4 kilos every month. That's 24 to 48 kgs in a year if you are overweight significantly. And that weight, it will stay off because you built the habits and kept your muscle. Compare that to the crash diets where you lose 10 kilos in a month, then gain net 15 after 3 months. No point doing any of that. Slow and steady, always. I need you to understand something. Every time you lose weight the wrong way, by starving yourself, by only doing cardio, skipping protein, you're making it harder to lose fat in the future. Because each time you lose muscle, your metabolism gets slower. So next time you try to lose weight, you have to eat even less and work even harder just to see the same results. It's a downward spiral. I've worked with men in their 40s who have been on 10 plus diets already. They have lost and regained hundreds of kilos over the years. And now their metabolism is so damaged that they gain weight even on 1500 calories a day. Their body has learned how to survive on nothing. It holds on to every calorie. It refuses to let go of fat. And rebuilding that metabolism, it takes years of patient work. So don't let that be you. Do it right the first time. Lose fat, keep muscle, and you'll never have to redo the whole thing again. And if you want a complete system that walks you through this step by step, check out my free 8-day permanent fat loss course. The link is in description. It's designed specifically for men who are tired of losing fat and regaining it again and again. If this video opened your eyes on what's really wrong, hit subscribe. I make videos every week on smart fat loss strategies for men who want to lose fat permanently.